I think that the public library in the future is going to be about more and more being about relationships and creating networks in the local community. So the library of the future is going to be a platform for discussing topics of local relevance and creating public debates more and more, and not so much about transactions, exchanging books and information, because people are getting more and more self-sufficient when it comes to that. So while it still is going to be a part of the library, I don't think that the library staff is going to spend as much time on it as they do now. I think it's right now we're at a changing point, and it's difficult because while I think that the libraries themselves are very aware of the changing foundation and that we're striving really hard to create networks and to be that community place, it's the library users still have a very certain view of the library. We, for instance, where I work in the children's department, we have a lot of toys and activities for the children. We do a lot of events where the children come sing and dance and so on. But still, we often hear the parents tell the children, "Shh, it's the library," or "Don't make any noise." And it's kind of funny because we wouldn't be putting toys everywhere if we didn't want the children to make any noise. So actually the parents are opposing what we want to do with the library because they have still an idea of the library as a quiet place. We are working very hard at realizing a project right now that is about not only children, but it's about families, because when you talk about children in Denmark anyway, they very rarely come to the library alone. Usually they come with their parents, because you can't, if you're a child at 5-6 years, you can't walk alone around alone in the city. You come with your parents to the library. So we're working on making offers that concern both the children and the parents. So it's more a family activity. And we're working a lot with the concept of play, because play stimulates creativity and imagination, and it's important whether you're a child or an adult. It's important in the society today. Yeah, I think there are two things. We work in Denmark with something called a model that's called the hybrid library, where you integrate the virtual services into the physical library and the other way around, so it appears as one joint service to the library users. And that is of course about making advantage of virtual services and using new technologies like Web 2.0, but it's also about using pervasive technology in the physical library space, because if we want people to come to the actual physical library and not just sit at home and do everything, we have to offer them something there. And we have been experimenting with using installations where information seeking or other activities are being detached from the computer screen and put out either on a floor or on a map or in a table. And instantly you create something that people can talk around while looking into a computer screen is a very single activity. But if you put it out in public, you can have people gather around. I think that if the library doesn't become more involved with creating networks, that it's gonna get outdated, because people today, in general, you're talking about the network society and the global village and how we use our relations to getting our jobs and pursuing our careers, and they're very important, and the library has to face up to that.